Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another BrickWorld video. Today we're going to be taking a little brief tour of the RebelLUG booth display at the convention. There will be a more in-depth display tour coming out on the RebelLUG channel very soon. But I'm going to be commentating kind of every now and then. I'm not going to be talking the entire time. But we're going to be starting off with Rich Boy J's amazing minifig scale ATM6, as well as Garrett Brick's cool Corellia mock. This is a pretty iconic scene from the film. So if you guys did see Solo, this is definitely going to be a familiar sight for all of you. Moving up top, we're going to have a really cool Assault and Star Killer base designed by Lucas. I believe that is from Battlefront 2, if I'm not mistaken. Moving to the right of Jay's ATM6, we have another little mini-scaled ATM6, which is pretty cool. I wished I got pictures of all three of our walkers together. Now we're going to go ahead and get into some really cool replica stuff, including some stuff by Finn. This is the amazing Stranger Things mock. I'm not a huge fan of the TV show, but it is an amazing creation. It was so cool to see this thing in person. So that was super cool. Moving down here, we're going to have a Chic platform mock. Again, I'm sorry if I do not mention you guys' names for those of you who did actually create these mocks. There was over 30 of us, so it was really hard to kind of get to know everyone in the same amount of time that I was there, and get to know everyone by both their YouTube name and their actual real-life name. But then, just a really cool Celtis mock we have here. It was amazing to be around so many awesome mocks and so many cool Star Wars mocks. It was just really awesome atmosphere, so I'm really excited. I do also want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to the guys at RebelLUG, including Danny and Chris, for reaching out and hooking me up with a sweet display spot. So huge shout out to those guys. It was so cool, and obviously if I'm invited back next year, I would love to come back. Here we're going to have the best replica nominee for 2017. This is an amazing life-scaled replica Death Trooper helmet. I was super excited to see this in person. I remember seeing it from the videos from last year, so that was super cool. And then kind of getting on into the other mocks other than Star Wars, we have some really cool just forest kind of medieval tone mocks, which were awesome. I'm really inspired to make something other than Star Wars now. And then again, kind of branching into the non-Star Wars theme, some more medieval stuff, some post-apoc stuff. And then we have a really cool modern house, which I do remember seeing on YouTube, so that was really awesome to see. And then moving towards the end of the table, we have a really cool pirate ship with no sails. And then moving over here, we do have the RebelLUG collab. This, I believe, is the Star Wars Zoo, which was a really cool, unique twist on a general Star Wars theme. So here, we obviously do have the parking lot and all that kind of stuff. I do not know who did what part of this collab, so if you guys know down below, definitely go ahead and comment, and I'll try and pin it just to give you guys some credit. But you guys can see here, we have different scenes from the Star Wars movies. At first here, as soon as the minifigs enter, we do have what looks to be like a gift shop or like a merch shop or something like that, which is really cool to see. And then we do have some little kind of mini scenes, like we have the Crate Crystal Mines, we have Tatooine, we have what looks to be like a bar or some sort of dining area, which is cool. And then we have Danny's awesome spin around thing with the X-Wings, and then a monorail. Moving to the right here, we do have Brick Builder Studios, or at least Fortnite Scar, as well as the incredibly detailed Yavin 4 base, which really inspired me to make some sort of Yavin base, because this was super cool. Again, I'm trying to give you guys credit. I don't know everyone's name, so I do apologize. And we have some small vignettes of some stuff, moving into some Vietnam War stuff and some non-Star Wars stuff again. Here we have some really cool Hellfire droids, custom, I believe. Again, some more separatist vehicles. Moving to the right here, we do have some custom Republic AT-ATs, or Republic Walkers. And then in the back, we do have a clone turbo tank, which was amazing to see. Probably one of my favorite things from the Clone Wars. Moving on into some more replicas of some firearms. I believe those are Lugers. And then here we have Lee, or Brick Builder Studios Theed mock, which unfortunately did not survive the trip here. So rest in peace to that. I would have loved to see that in person. Here we have an amazing Battle of Utapau mock, which was honestly one of my favorite creations here. Just an incredibly detailed mock. I love the water design on the bottom and that little pipe kind of coming up from the bottom. So that was just a really cool mock to see. Then here we have a Mustafar mock by the same creator. I believe it's Hydrave's mock. So just a really cool thing to see. Again, being surrounded by so many Star Wars creations was just a really cool experience. Here we have an amazing Endor mock, one of my favorites from the entire convention. Really inspires me to make my own Endor mock as well. Here we have a little cool basement or underground trench system. I loved that bunker. I'm a huge fan of it. Here we have the shoreline, as well as some troopers and some trees. So just overall, really incredibly detailed mock, which I absolutely loved. And then again, some smaller mocks, some Kashyyyk mock. We have a Resistance transport, which is really cool, custom design. We have the Nebula MB frigate in a mini-scaled version. And then here we have this amazing Clone Wars battle. Many of you know that I am not a huge fan of the Clone Wars. So that being said, I'm not going to know exactly what battle it is, but all I know is that it was incredibly detailed. It was a huge, massive, epic battle, and that's all that I need to appreciate a mock like this. And then again, another Clone Wars mock behind it. So again, just kind of cool to see all these Clone Wars mocks and all these Star Wars mocks. Here we have a really custom cool mosaic by Danny, who is Lego Buff Productions. I believe this was also funded by his local parish for church, so that's awesome. Here we're going to go into a Battle of Hoth mock. I really like that half circular base. I was very interested in that technique, and I love the way that came out. And then the back was really impressive too. We have like those airport lights for the landing pads and landing strips. So that again was just super cool. And then again, some more smaller vignettes, some Endor stuff, some Ryloth stuff. Moving up top here, we have J Doctor's stuff, which was cool. It was just a really awesome experience meeting everybody. Moving down here, I believe this is a Kashyyyk mock, if I'm not mistaken. Again, a massive battle between the clones and the droids. So again, really cool stuff here. Loving the entire booth and display. Here we have a mini Theed mock display, which is cool. Again, we got Darth Maul in the middle. Moving on here, we have a massive epic battle of Umbara mock. This was super cool. I've always been interested in this ever since I saw it from the Clone Wars TV show. So seeing it in person was definitely something cool. We have the Gungan slaughter right there. Moving on into some non-Star Wars stuff here, we have a completely custom World War II lineup. We have some Panzers, some Stugs, some landing crafts, some Shermans, all that kind of stuff. Really inspiring me to make a World War II mock, make it like a historic mock. Here we have some flat guns, AA guns, some pat guns. We have the sidecar, jeeps, all that kind of stuff. Great creations. And then here we do have a Star Wars freighter, and then we have a even bigger Star Wars freighter. So this is really cool to see. Always have a great appreciation for big, massive vehicles. And then moving towards the right here, we're going to have Lifebrick Studios or Tyler's Valley on Geonosis Battle, which came out really cool. I'm a huge fan of how the gunship kind of crash landed. I think that came out really, really nice. And then just seeing, I'm pretty sure over 100 of these troopers doing a massive battle. Here we have some pretty cool cave work. Just duking it out with all these Geonosians and battle droids was super cool. Just a really overall epic mock to see. And then here, I do not know what the name of it is, but I do remember it from last year. And then moving on to the right here, we have basically the idea of how Star Wars should have ended. This is a pretty iconic YouTube channel, and this is a cool Lego take. Obviously, we have the Endor battle, the Ewoks getting fried. We have Darth Jar Jar as the mastermind. We have Chirrut Imwe as the Jedi who kicks ass. We got Luke Skywalker killing Kylo Ren. We got Admiral Akbar doing his thing, saving the world instead of Holdo. And then we go on into Lego Spartan Productions, or Peter's creations. Amazing, amazing Lord of the Rings creation. I do know that there is a Gungan hidden somewhere in this mock, so if you guys see it, definitely go ahead and let me know. But again, seeing some stuff other than Star Wars is always refreshing. And then we go ahead and get back into a amazing Theed mock by Lego Spartan Productions. He did pull an all-nighter the night before to get this all done, and it came out amazing. Everything from the details to the statues to the massive vehicles and the MTTs and the tiling is just fantastic. He did get a Beyond the Brick interview, so guys, make sure you go ahead and stay tuned for that. And then last but not least, we do have yours truly, Crate Mock. Guys, this has been a quick little tour of the RebelLUG booth. As I said before, make sure you go ahead and follow the RebelLUG YouTube channel for a more in-depth kind of tour. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos coming from BrickWorld, and I'll see you later. Peace.